Rain lashed against the windows. Thunder roared like a monster. The river, swollen and angry, surged over its banks. 12-year-old Sam gripped his little sister Lily's hand.
"Don't worry," he said, though his voice trembled. "We're safe here."
Suddenly, a crash from outside. They rushed to the window. A large oak tree, uprooted by the storm, had fallen onto a nearby house.
"We have to help," cried Lily, her eyes wide with fear and determination.
Sam hesitated. It was too dangerous. But then, another cry, fainter this time. Grabbing a flashlight, they crept out into the raging storm. As they neared the riverbank, a flash of pink caught Sam's eye. A little girl, no older than 5, clung precariously to a piece of driftwood. "Hold on!" Sam yelled over the roar of the water. The girl, her face pale with terror, looked at him with wide, frightened eyes. She couldn't hold on much longer.
"Sam, no!" Lily screamed.
But Sam was already waist-deep, battling the current with all his might. He reached the girl and grabbed her arm. Twice, the current almost dragged them under. Just as he thought they were lost, a strong hand grabbed his collar. It was their neighbor, Mr. Jones, who had seen them from his porch. Together, they pulled the girl to safety.
"It's okay," Lily whispered, wrapping her in her own dry jacket. "You're safe now."
Back at their house, their mother gasped in horror when she saw the state of them. Soaked to the bone, shivering, covered in mud, yet their faces glowed with a strange exhilaration. They were heroes. They had saved a life. The little girl, wrapped in blankets, sat huddled near the fire.
"What's your name?" Lily asked gently.
The girl didn't answer. She just shook her head, tears welling up in her eyes. They fed her warm soup and tucked her into Lily's bed. She fell asleep instantly, exhausted by her ordeal. Sam and Lily stayed awake, watching over her. They knew they had to find her family. The storm raged on, but inside the house, a sense of warmth and hope filled the air. They had faced the storm's fury and emerged stronger, bound by their shared experience and their compassion for the lost little girl. The next morning, the storm had subsided. The sun peeked through the clouds, casting a golden glow on the waterlogged landscape. News of the flood spread quickly. Rescue workers and volunteers swarmed the area, searching for missing people.
As Sam and Lily were helping their father clear debris from their yard, a couple approached them.
"Have you seen this girl?"
The woman, her eyes red-rimmed and anxious, held up a photograph. It was the girl they had rescued. The girl cried, rushing into the woman's arms. Relief washed over Sam and Lily. S2, "Mummy!"
Thank you. Thank you for saving my daughter."
The man who had remained silent stepped forward. His voice gruff, he pulled out a wad of cash and tried to hand it to them. "S3, you're good kids. We're forever in your debt." Sam and Lily refused the money. They hadn't saved the girl for a reward, but something about the man's demeanor felt off.
Later that day, as we watched the news, a chilling report flashed across the screen.
There had been a spate of scams in the wake of the flood, with imposters claiming to be relatives of lost children. The news showed sketches of 2 individuals who fit the description of the couple who had taken the little girl.
A wave of fear washed over us. Had we been tricked? Had we handed the girl back to the wrong people? We have to tell someone.
They rushed to their parents, their hearts pounding in their chests. Their parents listened intently, their faces etched with concern. They decided to contact the authorities immediately. The police arrived swiftly, taking down their statements and promising to investigate. Days turned into a blur of anxiety and uncertainty. The image of the girl's tearful face haunted their dreams. Guilt gnawed at their conscience.
Then one afternoon our doorbell rang.
Standing on their doorstep, flanked by a kind-looking policewoman, was the girl, her eyes shining with joy. Behind her stood a couple, their faces etched with relief and gratitude. This time the emotions felt real, the relief palpable.
The imposters have been apprehended. The girl's real parents, who lived in a neighboring town, had been frantically searching for her. They had used social media to spread the word, and a volunteer who had seen a local news report about the rescue connected them with the authorities.
The reunion was joyous and tearful. The girl flew into her parents' arms, clinging to them as if her life depended on it. Their faces, etched with days of worry, softened with relief. They showered Sam and Lily with heartfelt gratitude, their words choked with emotion.
"You saved our daughter not once but twice."
As the sun set on another day, painting the sky in hues of hope and new beginnings, Sam and Lily knew that the storm, though fierce and unforgiving, had brought them face to face with extraordinary courage unwavering kindness, and the powerful bonds of family, both found and reunited.